Let's go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout. Let's go! Let's go! Nothing's gonna stop us today. Get on the bus or get out the way. We're cruising with the radio on. So turn it up to 10. Here comes our favorite song. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever, wherever you find yourself. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know. It's not Tuesday, it's not Friday, it's a Saturday. And I'm sure you're like, dude, what's happening? You never stream on a Saturday, so what's going on? So thank you for joining the show. Well, I'm just really someone joining. Well, today I've been going to do a lot of unboxing, trying to get a dedicated channel to do unboxing stuff, and I haven't got around to do it. But today I'm excited because for me it's a combination of an emotional ride and also a vision or a mission that is coming into reality, and you would understand why in a little bit. If you're joining us on all the social media platforms, thank you for joining us. Hopefully today is going to be exciting. Today's not going to be any technical session. It's not going to be anything technical, not, no. Today is a lot more interesting. It's going to be fun. You can see I'm standing. This is the first time I'm doing, something standing because we're doing an unboxing. Many, I'll probably say 5-6 years ago, I started getting interest into VR, a lot of, 360 video, VR, immersive stuff. And I had a vision. I was going to change the space of certain things I didn't like. And I started, thinking, affirming, dreaming, and working towards that. Today, that has been made possible. Before we get into it, I'd like to share something pretty quick just for you to understand what we are going to unbox. Botica, awesome. So one of my biggest fans and my seniors all the way from high school, Bonti, I salute you. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you so much. I remember some conversations we had some years ago. Yeah, this is part of, making that conversation a reality, and I appreciate your support and prayers all these years. So before we get into, so that you understand why I'm excited, all right, let's go watch this quick video. When we come back, I will start unboxing the stuff and then you understand it. So let's watch this.
This is the Insta360 Pro 2, the ultimate tool for professional VR filmmaking. Using 6 lenses, the Pro 2 covers every angle and captures 2 8K videos simultaneously. Together, they create immersive, lifelike experiences. 60 and 120 frame per second modes keep action smooth. New in-camera HDR means that lighting stays natural, even when conditions vary in every direction. For the first time ever in VR, you can get the dynamic, moving shots that filmmakers rely on to tell a good story.
The Pro 2 hits this kind of holy grail of image quality, resolution, small form factor, and stabilization. There's just no one else doing it.
New flow state stabilization revolutionizes VR filmmaking. Gimbal quality stabilization, no gear, and no post-production hassle.
If your footage isn't perfectly smooth, your viewers are going to get sick. But if you use a bulky gimbal system, you're going to end up ruining your shot. Stabilization is such a big deal for VR that I haven't been using much motion up until now.
For us, flow state changes everything. We shoot from the drone, we shoot from the dollies, we shoot from the real cars, from the boats. You cannot mount any kind of stabilization on that because it's really bulky and it's going to be in a shot. For Pro 2, you just need the camera itself and the tripod.
Shooting in 360 creates a challenge. How do you direct your shot when you can't be on set? The Pro 2 solves this with all-new far sight technology.
And unless you're going to have a bunch of people lining up behind a tree or having people hiding behind cars, live monitoring is just the obvious solution. It's just what you do.
High res, low latency, long range. The Farsight live monitoring system lets you stay in control from afar, whether you're shooting on the ground or in the sky. The Pro 2 uses 6 micro SD cards to record at 120 megabits per second per lens, preserving detail and maximizing image quality. Insta360's integration with Adobe Premiere Pro makes VR post-production as straightforward as a traditional video workflow. For every video you shoot, the Pro 2 saves a low-res proxy that's tailor-made for easy editing in Adobe Premiere Pro. There's no stitching needed before you start your edit. Just import your footage straight from the camera and go.
Content creators have invested a lot of their time and energy in learning software and understanding how to tell stories. The idea is, do not get in their way. Try to facilitate the storytelling as best as you possibly can. So what I love about this approach is that you're only stitching and moving the assets you absolutely need to move through the pipeline. In my mind, it just makes content creation easier. I think it's going to save people tons of time and let them focus on what they do best, which is tell stories.
New iLog mode increases dynamic range and gives you maximum room for coloring in post. With Crystal View, you can deliver what you actually shot without wasting a pixel.
The promise of dynamic playback systems is that it focuses the 8K experience into the view within which the user is viewing, so it doesn't try to render all the way around their head in a spherical world. It makes for a much better experience for the user as we wait for the technology to catch up. When you're in VR, that kind of fidelity allows you to see the distance in front of you at scale and feel like you're really in the scene, and I think that's really critically important.
One click to convert your footage into a proprietary format that's ready to play back in full 8K on Oculus Go, Gear VR, iPhone, and Android. From capture to editing to delivery, the Insta360 Pro 2 gives you the tools you need to set the standards for VR filmmaking.
Yes, I I'm getting a couple of tweets, and that's making me a bit, I mean, smile and also a bit emotional. So that is what we're going to be unboxing today. And I know a lot of you asking the question, some 360, what's that? I'm just going to give you a few, just a few scenarios before we go into the, the fun stuff of unboxing it. For those of you who have visited a lot of our tourist sites in the country, it's not really exciting. that much. There are a lot of there's rich culture. Don't get me wrong, but as we're moving into the digital era, think about you being in the comfort of your home or anywhere in the world and experiencing Cape Coast Castle, the Kakum Canopy Walkway, the Elmina Castle, the Mount Ngafaja, the Willy Falls, all these awesome places, being teleported and transported into these places as if you were there. Imagine having an awesome experience where you are in the living room of, our first President Prime Minister Kwame Nkrumah's home. Think about that interactivity. That is what VR and Immersive 360 gives you. And that is what this tool is going to help us to do. So I'm going to make an open call to all the creatives, all the game developers, to all the people who want to do immersive VR video and 360 and all that. The tools are in the country. Reach out. Let's make this happen. Okay, awesome. So like I said, I'm going to take you to the bench. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to take it to the bench. Let's see if I can main bench. If I can do this. Well, let's just take it to the workbench. All right. So many years ago, I started to have the interest in doing VR, and I purchased this Zoom H3 VR, which is supposed to be a handy recorder for 360 video VR audio. All right, so this allows you to record, stereoscopic audio, and I got this hobbyist Ricoh Theta Z. Right, it's also a 360 camera. So for those who know how, this is like a hobbyist version of it. So pretty much has two cameras on the side, and started exploring, and I was like, no, this can be taken a lot further. We could do a lot more, if I had the professional or pro or consumer, camera. So putting the heads together, myself, my team, and my wife, actually very supportive of getting this done. We decided to make the investment and go pro and get equipment into the country to do start to digitally immense experiences from tourism to real estate to education to health to government to all the other sectors that could benefit from this experience. So officially today we can say that we are in the moment where we are capable of doing this, and that is what today I want to present to you. So like you saw in the video, we're going to unbox it. We're going to look at the various things, and in subsequent, it might not be a stream, but probably in a blog post, I'll just talk about it. The specs, actually, I can actually share the specs with you whilst we are at it, so that you probably get to benefit. But like I said, a lot of experiences, so virtual tours, VR experiences, entertainment in terms of creating 360 video, music videos, immersive experience. You can use this to do it. Now, the good thing is that this investment I did many years ago is actually compatible with the camera we're coming to unveil today or unbox today. So it's exciting. Everything is coming together. There are a couple of accessories to it that I would also share. And yeah, if it's something that you think you are interested in, definitely kindly just let me know. So let's do this. All right, let's do this. Let me get this up here, and let's get this out of the way. But there are a couple of things around it. So there are I'll show you a few things. We got a few things. The backpack, which I think that would be an easy. I think let's do that. So let's do the backpack, which would be an easy. And I must give a huge shout out to Jeffrey Hogger at Hobart Shipping. If you have anything to ship from the US to Ghana, contact Hobart Shipping. They will hook you up. So Jeffrey actually ensured that the Insta360 and all the accessories, from the US got to me here in Ghana in one piece. So Jeff and Hobart, guys, thank you so much for all the awesome stuff you do. So let's do this. Okay, I'm trying to get my microphone to work with me here, since it's usually it's not in this position, but I think that's fine. So let's get this out here. I guess I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm sure that. So yeah, this is just fun. That's okay. Okay, all right. Is that all? Yeah, pretty much. And again, right? This is not a sponsored content. Everything here is fully purchased. By Logic Experience, which is my outfits that that helps to do these things. So sometimes, so what you're seeing here is the bag. So you can see that it has kind of like a mount, a camera mount here. Yeah, so if only I can get this to work. There you go. Oh man, there you go. Okay, so you can see if I bring it out of shot, so this allows us to mount. Is it just no? I don't think this. I think there's more. Yeah, there's more. Yeah, there you go. So take a look at the spec. So it's something like this. It's quite long. So yeah. Oh yeah. So you put this on it, and I'm sure you can mount. Yeah. So one of even the small ones you can mount it on it. Yeah, we did an adapter. So you mount it on it, and then it's kind of like on your back, and you can walk around to do your immersive stuff. So I see it has a few pockets here. We can put. I'm sure we can put batteries and stuff in it. Well, it's quite spacious, so you probably can put extra stuff you need here. I think this is where all the magic and all the weight and stuff are. Do we have other spaces behind it? Okay, I can see the contraption right in there. So yeah, I know somebody saying, Sam, get to it, stop teasing her with this. Well, this is also very important. We need to see how this works. So yeah, cool, awesome. So imagine also having hiking sites and all that recorded as well on this. So yeah, we call this Julie Lounge. Let me get the Oculus away. So one thing to also be aware of is the fact that a lot of the VR things we do can be viewed in the Oculus, or Google VR stuff as well, and the Samsung stacks. So interesting stuff here. Okay, so then I know I'm teasing you guys because I want you to stay and wait for the big review. So what we have here is the Insta360 Sumo stand, which is the stand for it if you want to just place it. So let's do that as well. Oh man, I think I need a bigger table. So come on. Okay, let's do this. And let me. It's interesting. And careful with the sharp edges. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think. Oh yeah, it's just this way. Alright. So let's get this away from here. And yeah, finally. Okay. It comes in its own bag. It's called the Insta360 Sumo stand. Yeah, and we don't need this again. Thank you very much. So this is pretty much already in its it's already in its bag. I know. Yeah, that's what they say. Sam, get to it. Stop teasing us. Well, if I don't tease you, if I don't tease you, how would you enjoy it? Oh, there's something in there. Okay, just one of those silica bags. So, opens from here. Okay, stand it this way. So tell me you can put this in the comment section, which of the local destination or tourist sites should we visit first? And let's see, we'll see. Okay, oh, so these are starts for the feet, so you can, you know, kind of like spikes, you can put it in there firmly. You don't want this expensive camera toppling over. So a bunch of Allen keys. Okay, I think there's a shoulder strap. Oh, you're already messing up with the camera. Don't be nice. Be nice, man. Okay. All right. So there you go. Oh, I like the, you know, the fiber feel to it. So I like this. It has a mini level here. That's interesting. And then you can also put, you know, a weight. I think it has an option for you to put a weight, hook a weight, tripod weight here. And yeah, the feet. So here, I think I know I can move this. Remove this. You see this? And then let's show you. Put this here. So if you want to, you know, to, yeah, so you can easily change. We could change, you know, this one for this one, depending on, you know, the environment you're shooting in. So yeah, that's cool. All right, cool. So this, by virtue of it being unboxed on the channel, I officially deem the sumo stand for our Insta360 officially launched, together with the bag. Okay. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. All right. Let's see. I'd wanted to show this. Okay, so oh my, yeah, this is the big one. Oh, that is huge. So if you're joining us, we've been unboxing the accessories that came with the Insta360, and we are on the big one itself. Yeah, you know, quite exciting. And some of the features, so this actually shoots 8K 3D VR video, HDR for video and pictures, has spherical audio, crystal view, 8K playback, 360. You can do VR live streaming with this kit as well, you know. And there's far side for monitoring. So we got the I think we got the premium packing list. I don't speak Chinese, but I know I can use Microsoft Translator to, you know, do this. So looking at classification over here, terms of using a report. Yeah, I'm sure if I bring my phone and open Google, I mean Microsoft Translate Insta. Yeah, Maxwell. Yep. We got it. And the dream is coming to life. Yeah, a lot of stuff we talked about, you know, to do. Yeah, it's all coming to life. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So let's get to it. Let's cut this here and cut this here. Okay. So I'm being extremely careful. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. This is. Let me bring the camera a bit here so you can see what's happening here. It's quite big for bigger than my desk. So. Okay. Let's see this. Not to worry. Most of these things will go back. I'll try to recycle these. So okay. So we have the far sight. So far sight is for monitoring. So because of the 360, the whole 360 thing works, when you have the camera placed, you don't want to be in view or in shot. So you can use this far sight to monitor it. Okay. There's a bunch of packing stuff here. Oh yeah, so this uses I think six SD cards. So we have, and because it's huge, so you have to put all the six together whilst it's recording, six SD cards into the system whilst it's recording, and then you can, you know, yeah. So you see, these are the SD cards in there. A couple of things here. I don't know. This looks like battery. Oh yeah, we got an extra battery for ours. So, because you don't want to be shooting and run out of battery. So we got some extra batteries. Yeah, and then there's the USB hub that actually helps you to get the data of it. What is this? Oh man. So so you don't think I'm just pulling the things out of the box right here. Right. Oh yeah, power brick stuff. Is there anything here again? No. And I think this is the baby. This is the baby. And officially, we don't need that. Yes. And officially, we don't need this. We don't need that. All right. Okay. So this is it. In case void. Yeah. So this is not void because it's still in there. We'll come to it. So yeah. So the other thing I did with this was also to so these are just 64. These are just 64 gigs, but we also ordered 128 gigs for it, and as time goes on, we'll probably be using 1 terabyte stuff. So as you can see, 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of this, and then this one is the main one, which is also 64. But hey, we have ones coming. They should be in by next week. Also, all thanks to Hobart Shipping, we'll get all the other high speed how do you call it, USBs. And then obviously you'd have your 6 or 7 USB keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. Like I said, 7 of this, and then you put all the 7 in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the 7 port hub right here. So this will go into the 7 port hub with your SD cards, and then you can now transfer it onto your PC or onto your editing bench to edit the VR videos. So that's how it works. All right. So at least these, we can take this off out of the shot. These are batteries. I think we got 2 batteries. So maybe we might just get an extra battery just in case. So yeah, as you can see, so this is how the battery is. Right. Solid. Okay. So there you go. And yeah, if you have any questions about this whole VR thing, let me know. So there we have 2 batteries. You can take this also off screen. And here, yeah, so this is a battery pack, a battery charging rig. Okay, so this is the unit. So you put the batteries in there. And I think I'm going to set it up right now and start charging it. So because we're going to need it. Yeah, we have the AC cable, and then we have the AC adapter in here. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So we can put this here, put these here, and put this here. Okay, awesome. So far sight. So far sight is what allows us to monitor whilst the camera is far out of the way. So it allows us to do the monitoring, and that's it. So let's see. Yeah. So this is pretty much. Open this up. So two antennas, one for GPS. And so now the other cool thing about the camera also is that it allows you to do how do you call it, Google Earth, you know, the Google Street View. All right, so this camera is one of the official cameras to do Google Street View. So the way if you Google a place and you can so let's, you know, let me just go to my face and then say this. So you see the way you have Google, you Google stuff, a place on Google, and then you have a street view where you see the views. So this camera is one of the official cameras that allows you to do street view. So don't be surprised if you see us in a truck in your neighborhood with this camera mounted on it and plotting some places, so we can get places that are not on Google Street in Ghana, get them on Google Street in Ghana as well. So if you see us with this thing, don't be scared. We're just trying to map the place and put it on Google. All right, awesome. So let's go back to the bench. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that's Farsight. I would do a separate video where I am actually setting it up, like as in connecting it. So today is just more. So I think this is the transmitter. Yeah, so you can see that is a transmitter, and yeah, this is really packed tight. Yeah, and this is the receiver. So you put your phone or your iPad, whatever is there, and then you put the antennas, which I believe will probably be down there. Yeah, there you go. So we have the interesting. Yeah, so you put it here. I think it's adjustable. Yeah, there you go. So you can adjust it, and then you put the stuff here. So let's keep it here for the meantime. So quick start guide, mounting grip, that's fine. Charging cables, a lot of cables. Wow, that's a lot of cables. Oh man, it's an adapter. Yeah, there is an adapter. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, see, it's just an adapter, right? Yeah, so this is an adapter. And micro USB. Interesting. Plenty micro USBs. And I'm beginning to say, I'm beginning to think to myself, wait a minute, Samuel, where is that? Okay, so let's close here. So get, okay, okay, I would have been really surprised. Okay, so there you go. So these are the antennas, are 4 antennas. Yeah, so 2 here, so 2 on this one, 2 on this one. Okay. So 4 antennas. Ethernet cable if you want to connect it to the Ethernet. And then there's a mounting grip. I think if you want to mount, yeah, because you want to mount it on it. If you want to mount the Farsight on it, you need a grip for it. So you want to do this. Okay, cool. Yeah, somebody's asking, what is the cost? I don't I don't want to frighten or scare you guys, but this was a little over $5,000. Yeah. Yes. So the big boy itself. Okay, so let's be gentle. So from all other unboxing videos that I have seen, this actually comes in its own case, travel case. So finally, I have opened it right here. Well, this is quite big. You know, on most of the unboxing channels, I didn't think it was this big. You know, I knew it was. Oh wow. Okay. We don't need this box. I like the sound of new gadget. You should see my face. Like, so I'm just laughing. Oh man. Okay, so We don't need that. Let me throw that somewhere. Put this here. Um, put my far side here. All right. So there you go. Oh yeah. Yep. So this is it. We have the far side. We have the Insta itself. Um, we have the. We've got the USBs. We've got, you know, we've got batteries. We've got USB hubs. We've got the charging kit. Sorry, the table is shaking, but pretty much that's it. Okay, so let me push these things here. And let's do the official feels. I can rub. Sorry guys, someone just tweeted something at me that just made me, laugh. I know, right? Yeah. So, yeah, there's someone that I totally. Let's see. This is this is just crazy stuff. It was just crazy stuff, man. It was just crazy. So let's see. Interesting. Anyways, so let's do this. I want to share this. Let's see. Let's open this up. Let's do it. Okay. So Insta360, I think that is my IP67 rated auto pressure valve. Wow. I don't know what that means honestly, but I can only think that yeah. Okay, oh yeah, so it presses this way. This is like some nuclear control. This is like some nuclear controller that has just been handed over to me. Like, be careful. And this is where I need yes, look at this, nicely padded. Whoa, look at the baby, it's here. Yeah, so in here what do we have? We have the antenna. Let's see, let's try to take this out. Okay, so in here we have two antennas and a USB Type-C cable here. Okay, which I know I'll probably eventually pack and put in the bag, but the camera would always be in this box. Okay, so we have awesome. So we have one battery already in here, and then we bought two more batteries, so we have three batteries. At least that gives us a lot of time, to film when we are out and about. So let's do this. I just like to, yeah, okay. And then transport your audience via an 8K. So this kind of like, okay, this is a document, kind of like a quick start guide. Let me put this here. So adapter and adapter cable, almost like what we have in the far side. So we have the adapter cables. Okay. And then we have the adapter itself. Okay. Yeah, and if you have any questions, kindly don't just drop it there, and I'll try as much as possible to answer it. So we have the adapter here, as you can see. Yeah. So this is the adapter. Yeah, I'll open this up and start trying to set it up so we see. And then in here, okay, so we have mounts. So there's an Ethernet cable, Ethernet network adapter, and then the quarter to quarter inch adapter. So that's what you can put and mount on the stand, right? So yeah, yes, I can do that. And I think this is just adapter cables as well. So we'll try to set that up. And then what do we have here? This is the shoulder strap. Shoulder strap? What is the shoulder strap? I'm not sure what it is, but okay. I'm not sure what the shoulder strap is, so just open it and see what it is. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I saw one of this in the was it? It was. I think it was in the stand. So okay. And then the camera itself. Oh. Easy. Easy. It's quite, yeah. But this will be an opportunity for you to partner with new. Exactly, yes. Exactly, Bontika, you're right. So, oh, awesome, Senior George Williams also joining us, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate this so much. Yes, Bonti Senior, you're right. So this for those who, if you're familiar with Metaport or the all the real estate um virtual tours, this is also one of the cameras that does awesome work in 8K. So if you're a real estate developer and you want to put, and we're not talking about still pictures, all right? So we're not talking about still picture virtual tours. So this is video for your real estate, for your offices, especially on Google. Exactly, just like Bontikal is saying. Yeah, awesome. You're right, perfectly. Yeah, this is, yeah. So with this, what's going to happen is that we can do your VR videos and put them on Google for you, or even on your website for an immersive experience. So yeah, so that's it. So as you can see, this is the lens cap that is actually covering the lenses. So I'm going to take this off gently. So check this out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cameras all around it. And then here we can mount, as you can see, we can mount the, let me actually put this here, make sure I'm not touching the lenses. So I can put this right back in here. So on the top, you can actually mount this as well, the HR. If you want to use extra sound, you can use it. So that's the configuration we use when we go on the field. And then up here, so there is a camera for GPS. This is what you use for Google Google Street View. So this one goes here, and then this is for the access point, if you want to connect it to some kind of internet. If you look down here, we have the power. You can also run it off of live power. So live power will be here. Internet also, you can run it over live internet if you want to. So that's also here, and then you can see the SD cards 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, and then you have Type C and then audio if you want to, and then in here is where you put your battery, right? So you put your battery in here. That's one, and then also it has another SD card slot. You can now. I have heard, I've actually read in recent times that Insta is now allowing you to use solid state drive, SSD drives, to record directly on it. So we plan to get about maybe a 1 or 2 terabyte SSD drive, and then connect it directly, in addition to all the smaller ones. So we'll see how that pans out, in the coming days. So as they always say, make sure you always have the camera lens on, just so you protect the lens from any kind of so I think it was this way. Yeah, so let's see here. So this is the manual. I'm sure just a quick start. Yeah, I set it right here. So pretty much all the setup. I got a bunch of sticky things here that to do. So that is the unboxing for today. I won't bore you guys with. I'm not gonna bore you guys with setting it up and all that. But I'll be doing the setup right after here. We've been streaming for the past 44 minutes. That's almost like getting close to. I didn't want to. This is not my usual. I don't stream on Saturdays, but I wanted to share this so you can understand and see where the vision is. So Cape Coast Castle, Emina Castle, all the beautiful beaches in Keta, all the awesome places, and the falls, your real estate, street view, we're coming. We're coming to make this work for you. So I'm making another call again. If you're into real estate, game development, VR experiences, you want to work with us with this camera, even 360. Now imagine, and another thing. Thank you, George. So imagine, I did a presentation on immersive, like the fourth industrial revolution, demystifying it, and the technologies that are on Thursday. One of the technologies is mixed reality. All right. Now, think about the scenario where, especially even for the military, where they need to do real life simulations of setting situations. VR allows them to do it without having to set up a physical one, and VR allows us to tweak or change the parameters to change the scenarios, which will be difficult to do in a real life session. That's one. Imagine you're training or hiring and wanting to get customer service representatives. How can you test them? How they handle customers, from a calm customer to an angered customer. You can do this in VR. Imagine if you're performing a whole health process in VR. That can be done. Think about the kids in other parts of the world. For instance, a lot of people in the rural areas might probably even have not even sat in an aeroplane before, or might not even have been to the airport before. All right. With this kind of technology, we can go do all that experience and take it to them wherever they are. So VR and all these use cases, and especially professional 360 VR systems, pave the way to do that. And that is what we're bringing to you here in Ghana, right here in Ghana. I'm calling, all other enthusiasts, people that are passionate about it, wanting to do, business, wanting to do some stuff with us. Join us. Let's make this happen. So before we go, let's go back to, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm trying to get this here. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's do a presentation view. Just give me a sec. Unfortunately, today my Stream Deck is not playing nice with me, so I have to do it manually. So this is just the overview. We watched the video in the beginning. This is just the overview of how some of the things you can do with it. It has awesome reviews, from Forbes to CNET and the rest. I just wanted to share with you some of the use cases, as you can see. So here, this is what I was talking about. We have the setup we're going to put on it. There's built-in GPS to do. So you see, it's one of the official cameras for doing Google Street View. So if you look on Google Maps and your area is not on Street View, just holler at me. I'll just come with the guys, and then we'll just map your place and put it on Google, Street View, as well. So yeah, and I don't remember if it was last year or last 2 years Super Bowl, for my friends in the US. They actually use this to live stream in 8K VR live stream of the Super Bowl. So the troops that were out of country were actually in a dome environment, and they felt like they were actually in the stadium watching the Super Bowl. Those are some of the experiences. So hotel virtual tours, VR live streaming. So for all the artists that want to do VR interactive music videos for their fans to enjoy, this also can be used. And then like I said, Google Street View, this camera also allows you to do that. A lot of people have used it to do a lot of creative and immersive stuff. I'm going to actually leave the link to the product site. So for those who want to check it out, you can check that out. So as you can see, some of the specs, quite heavy, shoots 8K and all that. So I'll put the specs in there for you to go check out. But yes, so that is what I was excited to share with you today. If you have any follow-up questions, just hit me up. Thank you, Bonti Carl, Jot Williams, all of you that joined, Maxwell, all of you that joined the stream, and those that will watch it after the live premiere. So reach out to me if you're creating any content, you want to do any VR content as well. If you want us to partner to work on some immersive project, just reach out to me. We have this in-house now, so we can do some stuff together. So with that said, this is where I'm going to end the stream today. Thank you so much for joining. Keep in touch. Let's, be safe out there. Let's make the world a better place through, our little actions and love for each other. With that said, I am out. Be good.